4 begins now.
Well, a brief period of dry weather today for much of the inland Northwest. It looks gorgeous out there. More snow and wet weather on the way, though, for the rest of this week. Thanks for joining us. First at 4, I'm Jane McCarthy.
And I'm Tom Sherry. We are tracking more snow. It should be mostly dry for the rest of this afternoon into the evening and overnight hours. But by the time we get to Thursday afternoon, we'll look for snow or even possibly a rain-snow mix develop. But between Thursday afternoon, late afternoon into Friday afternoon, we could see another 2 to 3 inches of snow possible in the Spokane area. 3 to 4 inches of snow in the Lake City. Sandpoint might get 4 to 6 inches of snow. And once again, the east slopes of the Cascades getting their bit of snow. Chelan, 4 to 6 inches. Also, Wenatchee may see 4 to 6 inches of additional snowfall. Right now, partly cloudy and 31 degrees. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure is rising. When you get higher pressure, that means you typically don't get storms. That's why we think we'll see dry weather tonight and overnight, and then through part of your Valentine's Day. We still are seeing some snow down in extreme southeastern Washington and northeastern Oregon, beginning to move through the central portion of Idaho. But again, that's just lingering showers. As you can see from the computer model over the next 12 hours, it gets cold tonight, dropping down into the teens, but we will see partly cloudy skies. Then increasing clouds tomorrow afternoon, a daytime high of 36. This is why it could be a rain-snow mix or possibly even freezing rain before it changes back over to snow as we get into Thursday night into Friday. For the weekend, this is the way it's shaping up. Right now, Saturday looks mostly dry. Before I had some morning snow. Now I'm calling for mostly cloudy skies Saturday and Sunday. Daytime highs right at freezing, overnight lows dropping down into the low 20s.
Thank you, Tom. Checking in now on the full city plow in Spokane. So this is a look at the city's snow removal map. There's a lot more green there compared to yesterday. Green indicating where streets have been plowed. Blue is what the city is working on right now, and then red is where they're headed next. The city says a full city plow takes about 3 days, and we're about halfway through that right now.
Well, farming, as we all know, is not easy, even in the best of conditions. And this recent severe winter weather has only made it harder. Dairy farmers in Yakima Valley have lost 1,600 cows.
Yeah, the farmers blaming cold temperatures and strong winds. Now, other farmers are trying to make sure that does not happen to their livestock.
The snow that we've had these last few days has definitely created challenges, not just for dairy farmers, but all farmers. And we've had to plan ahead a lot with our feed, making sure our employees come to work. But first and foremost is cow comfort. Do we leave the cows outside? Do they have enough to eat? Are their barns safe for them? Are they clean? And most importantly, we need to keep them on their regular milking schedule.
Well, if you're headed to the grocery store, you might notice a shortage now of eggs and milk. Dairy farmers in Washington say the trucks have had a difficult time navigating the roads. They are working hard, though, to get you their products. So not a terrible shortage, but it's been rough.
Yeah,
sure.
tough. The last couple of days has been rough for the farmers.
Yeah. Well, Spokane County voters have had their say on 5 special election measures.
So one of those increases property taxes to help fund public safety here in Spokane. Mark Hanrahan joins us with more.
Yes, good afternoon, guys. The city of Spokane's Prop 1 passed. That measure increases property taxes to help fund police and firefighting programs. It passed with 64% of the vote. So starting in 2020, there will be an additional 30 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value. Some of that funding will go to the fire department's alternative response unit program, where smaller vehicles respond to some services, leaving larger fire equipment in place in case of a larger emergency. And in terms of police, part of the money will go toward a behavioral health unit for the Spokane Police Department. Spokane Mayor David Condon issued a statement following the passage of the measure. It said, in part, Spokane voters clearly have told us they would like enhanced public safety services, so we will deliver a thoughtful spending plan for those dollars that is sustainable as part of the 2020 budget. We do have all the election results and details about them on our website. Just head on over to KREM.com. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Mark. In national politics, we're seeing comments online from people asking about President Donald Trump donating his presidential salary. The president's annual salary is $400,000, and that amount is set by Congress.
For the past 2 years, President Trump has donated his salary to various government agencies like the National Park Service and Veterans Affairs. So this next photo comes from a press conference last year when White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders presented a check to leaders with the Transportation Department. At 5 o'clock tonight, we verify how much the president donates and how much goes to government agencies. We're also comparing that to donations of previous presidents. That's coming up new at 5 tonight.
So 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, now go, can't go, why don't you?
Well, do you ever wonder what school staff do on a snow day? Well, for this principal in Western Washington, his idea of snow day now going viral.
I love this guy. At Stadium High School in Tacoma, the principal there does impersonations, as you saw, and turns a snow day into something enjoyable for everyone. Jenna Hanchard has more.
This is what all of the fuss is about. Yeah, this is what has kept many of us home from work and school. But for one high school principal,
is my body, how should I look?
You're good.
Okay.
Just be regular.
Okay.
Just be regular.
I don't know how to be regular.
The snow is another reason to smile.
So 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, now go, can't go, why don't you? Step on my blue suede shoe.
I like to sing Elvis. I like to play the ukulele. I like to ride the Segway. You know, weightlifting, you know, it was fun.
While Tacoma Public Schools have been closed for the last couple of days,
Hello! Have you ever wondered what a principal does on a snow day?
Stadium High School principal Kevin Ikeda showed the community what he was doing on a snow day.
A lot of them get to see me kind of out of my principal mode.
The cold. Let me help you out here.
And that's also what I like to do, because I am human, you know, at times.
I'm hungry.
On Facebook, this video has more than 25,000 views.
No way.
Way!
Oh my God.
Yes! And, I mean, if it keeps going.
Man, I might have to sign some autographs. I might take a pictures of me and put them out, you know, sign them and hand them out at the store.
All jokes aside for a second, no school has meant a lot of reorganizing and rescheduling.
Coming back, we have a terrific staff that'll make adjustments to get kids prepared. But also, we're at state finals. We have state swimming coming up, state wrestling, we have state basketball playoffs. Everything's been delayed, and now even more.
But for now, this principal hopes to teach students that it's okay to learn and laugh.
This is fun. This is great. I didn't know we'd have such a great response to this. So hopefully we're making someone's day happy, and they can laugh a little.
Look forward to seeing you when the weather gets better.
And because that's what it's all about.
That's great.
It is really great. What a great way to connect with the students.
Yeah.
Parents alike, too.
It kind of reminds me of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you know, just cutting to all these different.
But it's the principal.
Yeah, love it.
Well, so far this month, Spokane has seen more than 5 times the amount of monthly snowfall that we normally receive by this date in February.
Yeah, so if you're still digging out, you're not alone. Our photojournalist Ian Lowe went to find out a little more behind the history of February snowfall.
Last year was a pretty easy year. My father-in-law used to say after Valentine's Day, you know, it's smooth sailing. You know, well, that's tomorrow. This is a rarity. I don't know if it's a record. You'd have to get about 21 inches more snow, and you just don't know. I don't know if it's going to hold or not. Beginning of February, I thought, hey, 2 more weeks and no more snow. I'm kind of a glutton for punishment, though. I do enjoy shoveling.